you hop on and say hi? It's 8 o'clock.
Yes, it is. See, I didn't get a notification.
Look how movies fool us in rain scenes.
That's because I just got the message on mine. YouTube. It's 8 o'clock.
Yes, it is. See, I didn't get
Hi, Tina. Welcome.
Look how movies fool us in rain scenes.
That's because I just got the message on mine. YouTube. It's 8 o'clock. Hi, Renee. Hi, Linda. Hi, Rosie. Welcome.
I don't need to hear it. I can hear you.
It's 8:01. So
You're late.
I'm doing a framed art tonight. And I'm doing a Valentine's card for the first time. To start off with. It's using the Sweet Jar stamp set. And this is from, the bee one. Cute as a Bee or something like that. I'm using Flirty Flamingo. Ha ha, that true brings back memories. Oh, that tune. Must have heard your tune. 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. Basic white. 4 by 5 1/4. That'll go on top. This is from our Brights collection of the 6x6 DSP pack. And that's 3 3/4 by 5. They all go together, so we're going to put that together. The glue.
I got potty out.
Put that on here. I guess you need to see what I'm doing, huh? Good start, Deb. Good start. Okay. Flirty Flamingo, 8.5 by 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. The basic white is 4 by 5 1/4. The DSP is, like I said, from the Brights collection of the 6x6 color group. And that is actually Flirty Flamingo. And that's going to go right on top of our card base. I'm doing this because the frame art will take a little while to do, but I have other ones to show you for the different sizes. And then I took, this is Poppy Parade, I think, or Melamambo, one of them from the same group. And I can never tell them two apart unless I hold them up side by side. We're going to lay that right over here, like so. The two, the Sweet Jar, I must have it out somewhere. Hold on a minute. I've been playing with different things. Yep, it's over here. The Sweet Jar, we have a punch that will punch the jar and the lid out at the same time. Okay. And I used this with the Valentines. I did that in Pretty in Pink. And then this is Melamambo, I think it is. And I think that's what I choose that. But the more I look at it, it looks more like, I did Poppy Parade. The more I look at this, it looks like Melamambo. All right. Then these are going to go like so. And then a Happy Valentine's Day is just going to be here, and I fussy cut around it. So we're going to glue this one down. Okay. And then we're going to pop this one up. Since Valentine's is next Saturday, I thought I'd do a Valentine's card. And then this is just going to get glued down. Like so. And that's a card. And then I would put a piece of white. And really, if you would stamp that in black, you would be able to read through that. You wouldn't have to have white in there. But I always like to put white in my colored cardstock for some reason. Okay, that would be the card for tonight. This is using 12 by 12 designer series paper. And I'm going to show you what it's going to make. Is this right here. It looks like a shadow box. And I'm using the B paper that comes in the kit, the scrapbooking kit. But that's using 12 by 12. This is also using 12 by 12, but this is 3/4 of an inch, and this is 1/2 of an inch. Okay, and it's the same size, but your shadow box isn't as deep. Okay, these will sit on your desk. This one ain't sitting, but it was earlier. Anyway, they sit on your desk. You can put string on the back and hang them on the wall. Thanks, Tina. You can take and put a picture inside. I was going to print one out. I just couldn't find one I wanted. And then this is a 6 by 6 piece of paper. And this is only 3/8, right? 3/8. 3/8. So, but I'm going to make this size here. So, okay. You need 12 by 12. Get my I can't take credit for this. My sister Linda showed me. Okay, you're going to score this at, I got my paper here somewhere. 3/4. Okay. 1 1/2. 2 1/4. And 3. You're going to do that all 4 sides. Okay. You would turn it and do 3/4, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3. And you would turn it again and do the same thing. 3 1/4, 1/2. I'm sorry, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3. And then the last one, 3/4, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3. Okay. Then you're gonna burnish all your score marks. So we're gonna just score them. Okay, do this one. I think I just did that. I'm not scoring them too hard because they're already scored. And then the third side. And then the last one. and this one. Okay? Next thing you're going to do is cut off 4 corners. You're going to cut in to the 4th score line. Okay? You're going to cut up to the next 4 score lines at the top here. The 4th score line. You're going to turn it, come over here to the 4th score line, and cut this corner off. So it's like that. And I didn't cut that straight. There we go. And you're going to do that to all 4 corners. It's easier making a small one. Your paper's not so big. These would be cute for teachers, co-workers to sit on their desk if you work in an office. Teachers, they can put her class picture in when school's over. If she really liked the kids.
Sorry.
Okay. So you have those 4 corners off. Next, you're going to take 2 sides. And we're going to do these 2 sides. You're going to measure 3/4. So you're going to measure and make a mark, okay? On the first score line up to from the corner up to the first score line. Then you're going to come over to the 3rd score line and make a corner up to the second, a dot up to the second. And then you're going to draw your lines there. And you're going to cut that out. So I'll show you what I mean. It's going to look like this on all 4 sides, on 2 sides. Like so. Okay? And you're going to do the same on this side and then these 2 sides. Measure on that up to the first score line, 3/4 of an inch. You go to the 3rd score line and come to the 2nd score line and mark 3/4. And then you draw your lines. And then you're going to cut that out. And then you're going to do the same thing on this side. And this frame only uses 1 piece of 12 by 12. So if you buy a 12 pack of Designer Series paper, you have enough to make 12 of them.
Go, girl.
Okay. Now we have this all together. I mean, this all cut out the way we're supposed to have it. Okay. You're going to flip it over. And on these 2 that you cut out the corners, you're going to take your snips. Wait, I throw mine away. And you're just going to cut a hair off of that point. Because you're going to fold that over and it'll be a lot easier when you fold it over. You don't need much off. I probably take more off than what Linda did. And then what you're going to do, you're going to put glue on this one here. You can use any glue you have. So let's put some glue here. And then you're going to roll it over and lay this flat. Like so. And just push it down. Okay? That forms your little box. Gonna come over here. You're gonna do these two ends first before you do the ones that you didn't cut on. And then we're gonna put glue on this one. And we're gonna do the same thing. Bend it over and bring it down. And then you're gonna have your boxes. Okay? Then you're gonna take these and you're gonna roll it in here on both sides. And it'll slide right in like so. So instead of putting glue all the way, you just need glue on the corner here to hold it in. Push it down. If you want, you can put glue all the way on the end. That's entirely up to you. But I'm just putting some in the corners here and sliding it in. And then I'm going to hold it down. You want to make sure your corners are straight and even. So I'm just holding that for a couple of minutes so the glue takes hold. And then we're going to come over and do this side. Going to roll that up. And we're going to roll it up. There we go. And we're going to slide it in the side there. Same way. Going to put glue here. And glue here. Let's slide that back in. Like so. And there you have our little frame. I thought that would take longer than... I thought it would take longer.
You like easy. I did easy.
So, and then if you have paper that's directional, it really doesn't matter. Once you're done, these bees are all going like either left, right, up. None of them's going down or anything like that. So if you put it this way, they're all wonky. Same way, they're all, most of them all upside down. This is sideways and upside down. So this is the way you're going to put it. They're all going the way they're supposed to go. Up and to the right and to the left. But yeah, so this is what I thought would make cute gifts. You could make these, put pictures in, give them to your grandmothers, and you could even give them to teachers. I mean, they would make great gifts. So I was going to try to find a picture to put in one to show you, but I couldn't find any I wanted. So, but yeah, you can make these any size. Any size. This one is a 12 by 12 paper. Now, Linda brought this in to me. But this is, she's real fancy. You see, I'm simple. She's fancy. Let me hold that up so you can see it a little better.
Where? Oh, I see it. No,
But
I
this,
don't see it.
huh?
I don't see anything. There it is.
But yeah, that's Linda. And then she made this one. This one's 8 by 8.
Mm-hmm.
This one's made with an 8 by 8. she's all fancy in here. So, and then she made one that was, this one's not quite done.
No,
And this was what size?
that's a 9x9.
And this one's a 9x9. You can put 4 of them together. They look, oh yeah, you're right. You could put 4 of them together.
You could do the 4 seasons.
Could do the 4 seasons. Oh, you like the handle? Well, this one had a handle on, but Linda took it off.
I didn't like it.
But yeah, this one was more sturdier than the other one. The other one was a little wonky, and this one is a little tighter, so she kept that one on. But yeah, so, and this size fits in here. She had it in.
Yeah, you just got to push it in, Deb. It'll go in.
There we go. See, that size fits inside the big one. And this one's too big, though, to be in here. How about this one? Oh, that's a little too small. But yeah, you work at it. You can put them inside of each other and make them a 3D one. But yeah, I can't get it out, Linda.
It'll come out.
So, but yes, I wanted to show you something different. And you can use your designer series paper. I tried to stay with stuff that we had and not retired. But I'm not sure if this is still available, this paper. I didn't look. So, but okay, guys. Product of the month before I go. If anybody is interested, this is for February. It's this paper, Printed Illusions, or Painted Illusions, here. And if you spend $75, you can get this for $5. It's 12 by 12, double-sided designer series paper. So you would get these, 3 of each designs. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And like I said, they're very easy to make. If I can make them, anybody can make them. So, but then I had Linda here to help me. But yeah. So, all right. That was a quick video.
You want it easy? I said easy.
So, we are working on a card class to go. It will be 10 cards, 5 designs, 2 of each, with envelopes. We don't have a price yet. Thanks, Renee. We don't have a price or anything yet, but as soon as we do, I will let you guys know. And I will be doing that stamp along with me, and I will put the directions up that you would need. Thank you, Rosie, to follow along. I just didn't do, I was going to do that today, and then I decided to do this. So, all right. Thanks for joining me, hon. And I will see you back here Monday at 8 o'clock. I wanted to say everyone. I said hun. It's been a long day. All right. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate every one of yous. And I'll see you back here Monday at 8 o'clock.